By the mid-1980s, the phone is ringing and it's women making the call. I'm Thomas. I'm a boudoir photographer here in Denver, and this is how men got started in boudoir photography, part 8. Boudoir finally had a name, and word was spreading, not through ads or through the yellow pages, but through word of mouth, women talking to each other. A friend had done a session, and she came back feeling different, and she couldn't stop talking about it. So she told her friend, who called another friend, etc. You know, the game of telephone. And photographers responded the only way they knew, with the tools they had. They treated boudoir sessions like every other portrait session they'd ever done. Show up, set the lights, direct poses, deliver the photos, done. But the posing was recycled from senior portraits and family sessions, just with less clothing. And it all happened in a big empty photography studio. A big room, a backdrop in the corner, maybe a bed or a chair brought in as a prop. It felt like a set. And when the space feels like a set, the person in it feels like an actor. And that's a hard place to feel like yourself. Now, these were experienced photographers, but they were doing something new. They knew that the backdrop needed to match the photograph, and they knew how to use lighting well, and they knew how to pose, but only from previous experience. Look, it wasn't refined, but it was real. And it was working well enough that the phone kept ringing. Because women had finally found something in that studio that they couldn't find anywhere else, and they were telling each other about it. The photographers didn't fully understand what they were providing yet, but they were doing the best they could with the skills they had and learning in real time and adapting as they went. But demand didn't wait for them to figure it out. By the late 1980s, boudoir wasn't a secret anymore. Women knew it existed, and more of them wanted it than photographers knew how to serve. So the phone is ringing off the hook. The studios are full, but there's still one big thing that's missing. And that's a story for the next video, so stay tuned.